Hi, my lovelies. I thought we could talk about eyes and their relationship to biomechanics, because the motivation to begin to work with the eyes was actually prompted off the decision we made in my membership group to really sequentially work our way through the different parts of the body and look at the relationship of structure to the nervous system. One of the really obvious places to start, and I think traditionally this is where most of us head, is to look at the pelvis and the seat. But the thing about that, as far as pressure relationships in the body, if our head and our gaze aren't in a place that is supportive of everything else finding its natural position, then we're putting a lot of force down through the shoulder girdle and the rib cage, which impacts the pelvis in a way that means it becomes much more easily stuck. So if we have a habit, for instance, of looking down at the ground or down at our horse when we're riding, if our nervous system is in a place where it is more often than not functioning from fight, flight, or in the sympathetic, that will mean that our eye orientation is causing different pressure conversations to kind of ricochet through the rest of the body. And the other thing that happens with that is if we can get gaze, eyes working in a place where we have a positioning of our eyes, a positioning of our gaze that is more horizon focused, if you want to think of it in very simplistic terms, then that also enables the jaw to be parallel to the ground. That ensures that the hyoid bone is in a place where it is supportive of the different tubes of the neck being in their appropriate place, which means that the organs can assume a position that's kind of optimal, and so on and so forth. So this eye conversation, or this eye investigation, if you like, has so many different flow and effects to the rest of our body, because without dealing with pressure forces, without dealing with gaze, we're always going to be pushing a large boulder uphill. There are other ways of saying that, but that seems the most social media appropriate. So pressure forces is something that we're going to discuss as well. And we're starting the eyes, gaze and the nervous system series tomorrow. If you want to join me, it would be an absolute delight to have you there. All of the sessions are recorded, so if you can't make it live because of pesky time zones or life being lifey, I completely understand that, and I will be sending out the recordings. You can also join as part of the Joyride membership, and we will be traveling onwards to different parts of the body after this, if that's something you want to join us for. So the link is around here somewhere.